my friends. Welcome back to the Dynamo. And what's on the screen in front of you gives me pause to get excited. Dublin City takeover rumours persist. Now, we're on the 24th of September, so I've got a little bit into the season, and the whole way through the summer, we were rumoured with takeovers, like no consortiums involved. There was like a local group. I think at one point they were even talking about having like a little kind of like group of local business owners trying to get together. Here's like takeover talk continue to dominate the conversation of Vanarama National League North outfit Dublin City FC. And despite some uncertainty as to how strong the interest being shown in the club by a local entrepreneur actually is, many supporters are already discussing what the future could look like under new ownership. And this is quite exciting for me because like we are, in terms of like the odds, we're rising up. Our reputation is going up as well, just because you have to play the reputation game at the very beginning in Football Manager when you start off really low, because like the higher up in the leagues you finish, you will increase your reputation. If you win trophies or if you get promoted, you get massive bumps. But like the more your reputation goes up, the more willing players are to listen to you. And like there was a load of players in the Irish amateur setup who just had no interest in talking to me at all because my reputation was too low. They would frankly, like, playing for anyone in the Electricity League, playing in the League of Ireland setup was just more prestigious than playing for Dublin City. But after the season we just had and getting into the playoff promotion, there's a lot of players in like maybe like tier 3 and tier 4, say the provincial championships, like the provincial senior league, like the Leinster Senior League A, things like that. They're kind of like turning their attention towards Dublin City and going, you know what, maybe I'll give them a go. And one thing that'll definitely help our cause is, let's go to Club Vision, professional status. At the end of the season, we're going pro. That is going to make a huge difference, because of what it means is we get to actually turn our attention towards a full block of training and put an awful lot of work into just literally having schedules dedicated towards being promoted. Like if we go towards training, at the moment, I have 2 days of training a week. And like at the moment, I have overall outfield position team practice. Like I will do a lot of situations where I'll put in like match practice, match analysis, attacking movement, defensive positioning. Where what you're doing is you're giving yourself little buffs here and there. In the damn it, Corey Chambers actually trained really well. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I was going to give Burke his debut, but like I can't justify it if Chambers is training well. Like here's a basic rule of thumb I have. Like if a player is like training well and performing well, why in God's name would you take him out of the team? It sends exactly the wrong message. But let's criticize Joey here anyway. Very disappointed in you. Good for understanding. Anyway, so like if I can like fill up a full week of scheduling, what it means is we'll be able to put a little bit towards actual development training to be able to just get better as human beings and get better at footballers, while being able to invest towards team bonding to be able to like increase the cohesion so they can just work better on the pitch while also doing those attacking movements. So that's like, those are the two exciting things, because professionalism as well as a potential takeover, that could be fun. In terms of, let's go to dynamics. You can see the cohesion starting to increase. Club atmosphere, managerial support are all incredibly good. So that's quite good. In terms of the hierarchy, we finally have a team leader. Yes! That's funny because that is not going to be all that important. Adam Byrne is a player that we signed. He is a very good central defender. He can play anywhere along that spine between defensive midfielder, centre mid. He's 39. And he's retiring at the end of the season. Where does it say? Yeah, not even at the end of the season. He's retiring in December. I brought in a load of older players because I wanted a bit of experience to be able to like grind out draws and just not lose games, while also having that leadership to just be able to have a more cohesive dressing room. So Alan Byrne is one of those players. I also brought in like a guy called Shane Griffiths, who's like 37. He's also retiring. A bunch of the players I brought in are retiring. It's bloody annoying and fucking hilarious at the same time. So I might as well show you where we're doing in the Vanarama League. So we're 8 games in, 4 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss, sit 6th in the table with 15 points. A lot of teams around us with the same points. The table it hasn't set itself up into its final form yet. Like, we're not even into its like preliminary form. All we have right now are the teams that have a bit of early form. And as you can see from us, we've dipped a little bit, kind of gone up. And you can see even within the scheduling, Like, we've lost a game. Win, draw, loss, draw, win, win. This is what I'm happy about. 3 wins on the bounce. And we're coming into Telford United. And in the FA Cup third round, we drew Hyde. So we have another really good opportunity for a cup run, because we drew 2 non-league teams. Non-league teams. Whatever way you want to put it. And like I was saying, because like if you go into your squad, I was going to give Gavin Burke his debut. But Chambers is trained well. And now you might be wondering, like, who's Corey Chambers? Because Sean Bowen was my starting goalkeeper, and he hasn't played a game in the league. He's my cup goalkeeper at the moment. Even despite in reports he's the best goalkeeper at the club, Corey Chambers lied to me, my coaches, my staff. They betrayed me. The scouting report was too good to be true. He was a 4-star goalkeeper. He was at Cork City. He didn't play in the league, but it looked like he had oodles of potential. He was a starter for Cabinteely, played at Cove Ramblers, went to Cork City, didn't quite work out for him, came to myself, and then when I got him onto the training ground to have a look at him, he wasn't as good as Bonham. But then when I started seeing him play, he's a 7.15 average. So like you can't be anything but happy with that. 3 clean sheets, conceded 7. He's conceding less than a goal a game. What more can you ask for? A 7.15. Now, what complicated that is because if we go to, where is he? Where is he? Bottom got a 7.10 in the cup. So, like, my goalkeepers are just, I think it's driving them to just play better against each other, but Bonham isn't training well. He's consistently ranked in like the lowest training at the club, so I don't really feel bad about not starting him. We've also had a conversation. I've downgraded him to a cup goalkeeper, so he will be playing in the cups and Chambers will be playing in the league. So that is what we're going into. I guess first of all, we'll just give you a bit of an insight into our transfers. We'll go to transfer history and we'll show you the people we brought in. Rian O'Sullivan, I just got this guy in. He looks a tasty morsel. Really good pace. You don't see many greens, but those are high. Those are high attributes in terms of like the lower end, and he can play anywhere along that left-hand side. So I'm thinking about having him and Elba kind of like just having a bit of partnership on that left-hand side. So I'm thinking about playing him as an attacking winger because while he doesn't have the finishing, he has the first touch, the dribbling and the crossing. He has marking and tackling, which means that he can put in a defensive performance and he can pressurize high up the pitch because I'm trying to play a high pressing, like high standard line defense. So he fits that bill incredibly well. So I'm very happy with that signing. Corey Chambers, I just told you about him. Michael Daly, 33 years of age, good leadership. You can tell, like this season, I've sought out 3 main things. Versatility, current ability. I mean, that's not really a surprise. And leadership. I needed leaders in the dressing room. That is the one thing I desperately needed. And Daly's performed pretty well, 7.09. And Tyler Walton. Now, Walton, he has 2 goals so far in 6 appearances. This guy, he was playing at Southport last year, so he's a National League North veteran. He's been playing in the North League for 4. This is his 5th season. He played with Farsley for a while before going and being pretty much like a first choice player for Southport in the second half of the season, but they only had him on a 6-month contract, so I snapped him up immediately, brought him in, and what he is he's an option pretty much everywhere in midfield. He mainly plays as a box-to-box kind of in that midfield role, but he can play as a winger right, a midfield, advanced playmaker in the middle, or as an inside forward on that left-hand side, or if I'm just fancy having a right-sided winger, as in a right-footed winger to be able to just stretch the pitch before kind of like bringing it back to an overlapping fullback. He can play left wing as well. So very happy with that. So now let's go back to these because everything from here down. Mark Nolan, not terrible, 32 years of age, brought in for that leadership. Hasn't really played. Again, he's a versatile option for us eventually if we need him. Right now we haven't, and I'm just hoping he doesn't get annoyed. Alan Byrne, already showed you about this guy, starting centre back. Have to be careful with him though, because like he's 39 years of age, but with 10 natural fitness and 8 stamina, I mean, he's still a machine at that age. 7.24 rating. I've been very, very impressed with him. He has no legs. Like, he's 39 years of age. What do you expect from him? But he doesn't need to have legs. He just needs to basically be able to head the ball. That's all I want from him. Shane Guthrie, same situation, 37. He, unfortunately, I thought he was going to be a starting centre-back. He's not. He's retiring and he may not actually play a game before he retires. But he's a good option to bring on. Peter Thomas, again, I thought he would be a really good midfield option, but what he has is he has that versatility as well as that leadership. He's 29, so if the opportunity comes to just have him as a strong dressing room presence, we're definitely going to hold on to him. 3 sub appearances, 6.9. I mean, like, nothing to sing home about. He hasn't been incredible. If I play him, it's usually kind of in that defensive role or kind of like a centre mid defend. This boy, Luke Close. Now, he hasn't played too many games, but that's because he tore ligaments in his first game, scored with those torn ligaments, came off, and he's been out for like 5 weeks. So, like, he's about to start his second... No, he's on the bench, I think. But, like, he was my first choice right winger. He's been demoted somewhat in that time, but, like, he's definitely going to be a part of these options. Aaron Ash, starting left winger. He's going to find his game time limited because of O'Sullivan coming in and just occupying that left wing role. But again, solid player. Just, I was targeting wingers as well because we just didn't have that many wingers to use those roles. Robert Mann, good season so far, 7.02, 5 starts, 2 goals, 1 assist. Can play anywhere in their front line. So again, we have him in for versatility. And Jason Molly, 1 start, 6.2, haven't been impressed, may not start again. He's retiring at the end of the season. Move on. And now for the fun ones, because I have some players coming in a while. I have Lord Buckley, who is coming in for one of my retiring centre-backs, coming in at the end of the season. Not terrible, 26 years of age, so there's some future in him. Evan Farrell, I'm excited about what Evan Farrell could be. Because he's starting for Cabinteely. Now, Cabinteely, while they don't play in like a quote-unquote real league, it's one of these kind of like made-up leagues. Because if you go to history, see, like, there's nothing here. There's no history. It's like the lower back Cabinteely is that they merged with Bray Wanderers. So Cabinteely exists as a youth team, but they don't actually play professional football anymore. But in the game, they kept them. So, you know, that's how that works. Coast Strain. I'm just going to call you Joel. Joel is coming in at the end of the season. Not sure if he's going to be phenomenal for us, but we'll see. And Elvis Tete. No, Jordan Payne first. Payne, again, I'm bringing him in for versatility. He's a starter, 6.9 rating. I'm just expecting him to be back up to Stanley. And Tete, 17-year-old Ghanaian, decided why not. I mean, like, he's an under-20s international. Might be worth a few bob in the future. Let's see if they have... Oh, yeah, Mohamed Ba. 9 Sierra Leone caps. He is an international at 17 years of age. I decided, why the hell not? I'm going to bring him in. He could be worth money in the future. So, let's just get into the game and just show you what we have on display here. Stanley is having a great season so far. Almost a goal a game. Just like, what more can you ask? He has an assist as well, a 7.6. It's funny because, like, one of his, if you go into reports, one of his cons is that it's, oh, it looks like it's gone. It said that he was kind of like a selfish player, not really going to be a part of building moves. And I'm kind of like, I don't want you to be building moves. I want you sitting on the shoulder of the defender. I want you to be a selfish player. I want you to score goals. That's all I want from you. Stanley, do your thing. O'Sullivan playing, getting his first start. Clueless coming back from that injury. Hoisey and Alubu. Byrne and Rooney. Rooney and Byrne strike a bit of a partnership. Milani and Daly. Daly playing that centre mid. I'm going to experiment with a Mazzala. Just going to see what it's like. two tactical changes that I do want to play around with at some point in the league is switching the advanced playmaker to support and having an attacking centre mid. But at the moment, I'm playing with that advanced playmaker attack role and Mazalan supporting role, just so that he can kind of run around and be that link player. But I have all the attack roles because I'm playing in a positive mentality. And tactic change, we are exploiting the width. I just want to utilise wide players at the moment, get the ball into dangerous positions, utilize the width of the pitch, and then just try get those free crosses into Stanley, because this boy is just like, put something in front of him and he has a go, and that's all I want from him. So let's go team selection. We are good to go. Submit team. Yeah, that's fine. He's lacking and 37. Sure, on, we'll give you number 37. Go. Go to match. Okay. Never. Okay. Dressing room. So we want to make this 3 wins from 3. This will be our 4th win in 4 games if we can. But I want a 3 on the bounce in the league itself. Okay, so Dublin City against Telford United. Telford sitting in 13th at the moment. They've lost more of the games than they've drawn, whereas for us, it's literally just a case of that we've not lost games and we've been able to take advantage of those opportunities when they've come our way. So Telford have the opportunity for an attack here. Sheriff bringing the eye. He is just open. That was absolutely disgusting. He should never have been allowed to have that much room. He just ran away from us at that back post. Very, very disappointed with that one. Because just watch from here. Just our defensive line was just not set. We got way too attracted to that near side of the pitch. Very disappointed. Skip. Berate. I'm going to berate them. I am not at all happy with what's happening here. Is Mulaney going to bring this forward? Stanley nearly had an opportunity as Daly over to Close. What are you doing, Mulaney? Oh my God, hit the post. That's been happening to us a lot recently, and it's very, very upsetting. I don't like it at all. See, look, they get one shot, goal. I get one shot, hits the fucking woodwork. That's the way of the world, I guess. As Jude Boyle's going to bring this forward. Sheriff doesn't quite know what to do with it, so brings it back to the centre defence. And Watson, beautiful interception. Stanley doesn't know what to do with it, brings back to Watson. Watson, he's one-on-one class. Yes! He is back from injury, caps it with a goal. It is 1-1, a half an hour gone in the Aviva Stadium, as Watson just beautifully turning over the ball in the middle of the pitch, brings it to Stanley, back to Watson, 1-2 over onto that overlapping run from Klaus, and Klaus just slots it past the goalkeeper, doesn't even give him a chance to react. It is 1-1 Dublin City, Telford United, and he was almost offside. Okay, skip. Okay, let's just give them the opportunity. We'll encourage them, try to raise that morale for a little bit. Okay, opportunity here. Walton bringing forward Stanley. The angle was just too narrow, but that was a goal. That should have been a goal. Okay, 3 shots, 1 on target. Okay, Hoisey going to clean this up. Hoisey out to Klaus. What you going to do with it? Crossing it. Oh, no. Oh, what? Oh. Sullivan's going to clean this up anyway. Sullivan bringing it back to Aruba. Aruba to Walton. Again, hits the woodwork. What is happening here? As Hoisey just scoops it over the bar. Hit the woodwork twice now. Twice, I tell you. I'll do it to Stanley. Stanley's true on goal. Stanley! Is this offside? 2 woodworks, 1 offside. Come on, lads. Skip. Okay. You can see that XG chart though. Keep it going the way it's going. Keep it going the way it's going. We are by far the better side. We have been controlling them, keeping play in their half. Possession has been but look, we have more shots. Very few on target though. That's concerning. Okay, so shouts and praise. Oh, they did not like that. Okay. So White has an opportunity here to bring this down the right-hand side for Telford. Brings inside to Sheriff. And Abbey on the overlap. Oh no, Jude Boyd's going to centre this for the... And Chambers. 2-1 to Telford. I'm not sure if this is going to go well for us. Shouldn't have praised them. This is one of those very annoying situations now. Okay, we're going to try rescue a draw. That's really all we can do in this situation. So we go tactics. So inside forward. We're going to try condense that width. Inside forward and bring you as wing backs on support. Wing back on support. Okay. So do I bring Sullivan? What I'm going to do is I'm going to try bring Sullivan, replace him on that right hand side, and Ashk is going to come on for that left hand side, that inside forward role. Manley, I'm going to revert you to attack. Watson can come back into that support role, and Stanley can just do your thing. Try and make me proud. Sullivan is not having a good game for his debut. We're going to bring Harvey on for Byrne because Byrne is just looking a bit tired out there. Okay, and just let's hope this is enough. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to very attacking and demand more. I hate when we're the better side and we're still in positions where this is looking like a loss. Come on, one opportunity, please. Oh, Manley, what you? Don't make me believe. So that's a 2-1 loss to Telford. Very, very disappointing. That means that we slipped down the table ever so slightly. I think we're going to drop by a chance. I mean, like, look, we had opportunities in that game. We had the chance. We probably should have won. We just did not take our opportunities. We slip out of the promotion race for now, and Telford gains on us, level on points with us, but we have the better goal difference at the moment. Probably have more goals for or less goals against. I look somewhere in the table rules explains why we're ahead of Telford. But what else? If you want to get ahead, what you do is hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, make a like all the comments. Make a comment and like your own comment. Comment in reply to your own comment. Just engage with the channel, my friends. I read all the comments and I'll get in touch with you. And my friends, I'm bitterly disappointed. Talk to you again later.